So I saw something on Twitter about like, going live to like everything. That was really interesting. Is that if you start up your short streams like after your pre-stream, it does better because like, the shorts audience isn't going to sit here and look at a blank screen for like 30 minutes, right? But yeah, chat, we're back. We have Shattered Stars celebrations to open. And then after that, we're probably gonna cozy up. A little bedtime story. Read some Homestuck. Now, Ardillas, how's it going, bud? How we doing? So, in case you guys... Okay. How the fuck do I explain Homestuck to, like, a normal human being without sounding insane? Okay. So it's a webcomic that was released back in the olden times. Back in the year far gone, called 2009. Okay? And it's about 4 kids. It's like the original isekai, right? It's about 4 kids who play a game that when you start playing the game, it causes the end of the world. Right? And it's like a coming of age story about these kids as they play this game, right? Not if, like, okay, it's also like the 7th longest work of fiction in the English language. What's up, Teddy? How we doing? Is that a monster hunter? What monster are we hunting? Well, not entirely Jumanji, right? Because, like, Jumanji does not cause the end of the world. Arc-tempered Okay. I think I know what that is. I don't play Monster Hunter, but my older brother's really into it. So, yeah. But no, guys, So, I read Homestuck as it was coming out. Like, there's a, So the story is divided up into 7 acts, right? And true, real. So the 5th act is probably the longest, arguably. And way back in the day, there was this big like flash animation to cap off Act 5. And I was there back in like 2011 reading that live. That flash animation crashed Newgrounds. It crashed like parts of Tumblr. It crashed like so many things. Like, anyway, there's a little like, Homestuck revival going on right now because they're re-releasing the comic on the website, like in order of each page that they were uploaded, but it's uploading every day, right? Now, mind you, Homestuck only finished like, I think in 2016, 2018, and started coming out in like 2009. So this comic is very long. But I thought it would be like a nice little thing to do after whatever the main topic of the stream is, to kind of, wind down, go through some childhood nostalgia. Really, I got the inspiration from Other They Them, fabled Undertale speedrunner Shay. I've been watching their Homestuck streams, and it has been honestly fantastic. Like, guys, when I tell you... Okay, so the author of Homestuck, Andrew Hussey, right? Andrew Hussey is really good friends with creator of Undertale, Toby Radiation Fox. Toby Radiation Fox wrote a lot of the music for Homestuck. Undertale was like birthed out of the mind of Toby while he was literally living in Andrew Hussey's basement. I'm not even joking. This is not a joke. This is not a meme. That's literally what happened. So, if you've ever played Undertale or Deltarune, in my opinion, Homestuck is required reading. Like, you will see it's not like, you know, it'll, what do you call it? Like, it's not like it affects the plot, but, like, you will see the fingerprints of Homestuck in Deltarune and Undertale after you've read it. Like, there's lots of, like, little in-jokes. There's lots of little, like, self-referential things that go on in Homestuck that kind of get lifted from there and then put into Undertale and Deltarune. Well, Teddy, I think you should. Undertale and Deltarune are very fantastic games. Yeah, we'll probably... So also, fair warning, chat, before we go to Homestuck, and I'll probably say this again later, but this comic was written in 2009. They very liberally use some words that are not considered polite anymore, but were back then. Particularly, Andrew Hussey had an affinity for the R slur. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. I will not be saying any of those words on stream, but just know. It's like when you're in English class and, you know, there are books that were written in like the 1800s and then there's like an N-word jump scare. It's kind of like that. It's just a product of its time. But like, and I'm not like excusing the medium or like the comic itself. Like, those words should not have been used, but like, you know, the main characters are like, you know, 13 back in 2009, you know, like, I'd say it's pretty in character. Max, how's it going? I also need to come up with like more games to play on stream. Yeah, I need to go Google that later because I'm pretty sure it's really funny. But yeah, no, Teddy, were you around for the Ace Attorney era of the stream? What's up, Max? Yeah, oh, lovely. Yeah, that'll do it. But yeah, no. If people were around for the Ace Attorney era of the stream, we played through Ace Attorney like 1 through 4. Now I was thinking about going back and playing through 5 and 6. And then the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And then Ace Attorney Investigations, if people would be interested in that. That was like a long time ago, but it was like it was a good bit. No, I don't think we played through Ace Attorney 4. I think we just played through the first trilogy. Because it was hard to stream the other ones because the collection for 4, 5, and 6 wasn't out yet. But yeah, that was at the old house. Trying to think of like what was going on in Yu-Gi-Oh around then. Martina, how's it going? How we doing today? You know what I think? It might have been like 2019 Megatons-ish? Maybe a bit after? Maybe 2020? It was definitely pre-COVID. Yeah. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, seriously? Like, around 2018? So, like, just after Spiral. Masterpiece True Draco was really good. Yo, Wiki, big dog. How we doing? All right, see you, Max. But yeah, no, we're gonna be opening up a lot of Alestral's product today, and then reading Homestuck later. But yeah, I need like more games to play on stream because like Clash, I've heard ever since the latest update, has been ass, like hot ass. Like I'm so disappointed with Clash right now. Like actually. Like we were supposed to have a fully functioning client by this point, right? With all the cards implemented by the end of this year. Yeah, what's up? If I can fix it by like just speaking, I am more than glad to help. That is a name in Arabic. I don't know how to speak Arabic, dog. Okay, bet. Just shoot me a DM, and then I'll help you. No worries. But yeah. Anyway, my big thing is I need games to play on stream. Minecraft mayhaps. What else? Like really, the big list is like the Ace Attorney games. Oh, Enraged and Dazed is gonna be a disaster, guys. Like, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. No, I played a lot of Monster Hunter World. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking, Wiki. Like modded Minecraft. Like a couple of my friends want to do like a survival multi. So, are you cornball? Or brother, I don't know what that means, but welcome. But no, my friends want to do a so there's a Minecraft mod pack for Homestuck. If you'll believe it. It's actually pretty good. So my friends want to do like a what's it called? An SMP of that. Inazuma 11, that's the That's like the polar opposite of Blue Lock, right? Where the power of friendship is real. Yeah, no, I've never watched Inazuna 11. But yeah, probably like, and then maybe if I can get some money together, maybe we play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Because that just came out, and the reviews on that thing are mixed. Why are we being devious and evil today? Because we're reading Homestuck. W. Cornball? Sure. But yeah, no, chat, just as a warning for the later parts of the stream, Homestuck was written in like 2009. And the author, Andrew Hussey, back then, was kind of edgy. And they used slurs, not like the N-word, but like they liberally used the R-word in the story. Now, I don't think that it takes away from the actual story of Homestuck, but it is just something to be aware of, right? It's a product of its time, let me tell you. This thing was written in 2009, guys. 2009. I just want to give everyone, fair warning before we do that later. But yeah. Yeah, I think we've been yapping for long enough. Like, what? How long have we been fucking streaming? Yeah, like 20 minutes. So we could probably open some packs, right? Chat, that's what y'all are here for. I need iron blocks. What even is that? I saw that like on my For You page, and I'm like, what the fuck even is this, bro? Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I don't know why my activity feed. Okay, so let's see here. You're gonna get a timeout. Don't say that shit. Do not be saying that shit. Look, I'm gonna be rereading through it on stream. So like, if you want to, the VODs will be there. Thanks for the sub, Jamie. Appreciate it. All right, do you guys want some packs? Yes or no? Packs? Yes? Yes? We're going to open some packs? Okay. We open packs. Packs. So, we have 10 bundles. 10 bundles. So, the things that we're looking for out of here. Full art, Gorgon's Gaze. Full art, Who else up shattering their stars? True. We're looking for full art Gorgon's Gaze. We're looking for full art Shield of Achilles. We're looking for any of the reverse stellars, any of the stellars. Mayhaps an X of 10. Mayhaps an X of 10. Mayhaps just a little bit, Mr. A Drive. Anyway, guys, before we get into it, please follow the social media. It's all up in there, right? That link that's getting spammed in the chat by me because my bot is fucked. Follow the social media. They're all in there. Thanks for the luck. I appreciate it. So we got 10 bundles, which is 30 packs. So I don't really care about the spirits. Only holo, like reverse holo that I really care about is like reverse holo Blizz, because I don't have stellars yet. And the Blizz Strix art fucks, right? We're also hoping for stellar spirits. I love, not the stellar spirits, the stellar stickers. I like putting them on water bottles and shit. Zephyrog. Not stellar. Unfortunate. Watch without looking. Alright, first pack. There are 3 X of 10s this month, which is wild to me. If I had to pick an X of 10 out of the 3, I think I want Terror Star. That card is crazy. Okay. Reverse. Lunar Phase full. Okay, wait. Let me. Where's my OBS bot? Controls. This guy. Let's zoom in just a hair. Yeah, like so. Let me move my coffee so I can get a little bit closer. And Nog. Ooh, and then a hollow Owloon for our spirit. Let me actually go over to my Twitch dashboard so I can see when exactly the ad break is. But folks, if you don't want to see ads, you can sub, or you can go to another platform. Shrug. It's up to you guys. Yep. Reverse Hollow Blizzstrix. Yes, sir. Love that. And Gambit. Reverse Hollow Boombat. I might actually play these. Because I just have like the base set common. And another Nog. Wait, no, it's a Poison Nectar. Oh wait, are all the spirits hollow? Are all of them hollow this month? Because I might go crazy. We got Nick Samara for our sticker. I just need one more of my Blizzstrix. And then we're good on revert. Like maybe one more Blizzstrix, 2 more Boombat. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I mean, that's nice. Ooh, I saw a little something. We got... Actually, let me see if I can move this down. So it's like a little bit more comfortable for me. Yeah, there we go. We got Romantis and a Nog. And Flurmine for our spirit. Okay, come on. There we go. We got Foamy. Oh yeah, hollow necklace. I forgot that this was in here. This is the first hollow printing of necklace. Like if artifacts ever become relevant again, holy, these are gonna go crazy. Second Boombat. Poison Tunic. I know a lot of people are playing that in the in like the bug snacks, like you know, Dionysus type stuff. You know, with like the wasp ivy and all that. Got an Ursier for our sticker. No shield, no Gorgons yet. Out of 2 bundles, very sad. We got Nimbug. Ooh. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Man, that is pretty. I wish that like the sunbeams coming off of it popped a bit more. But like, it's really pretty. Like, I'll probably post something on Twitter or Blue Sky later tonight with like a really good picture of that with my iPhone. Because like, yes, this is a 4K webcam, but like, compression just absolutely kills it. Jolton. And I need to make sure that I'm putting it in the right spot. Because, like, the Poison Nectar and the Nog, I mean, they both look the same. Also, I would totally play this Nog if I didn't already have the Stellar Full Art Nog promo. Ooh, that thing is just beautiful. We got a Jolton, Nog number 2, and a Leviathan. Ooh, Stellar Fawnlet. Someone grab Artemis. I am willing to make a trade offer. Someone contact Primary Artemis. I have their child. Primary Artemis, if you ever want to see them again, please wire me $10 more billion. Also, the Kickstarter reaching $1.4 million is crazy to me. Jolton number 3. Ambro. Man, this is pretty. I already, like, see, I should have gone after Full Art Shield, Full Art Gorgons, instead of going, Full Art PTA, Full Art Gorgons, instead of going after Shield and Ambro, so that I could have all my shit Full Art after this month, like way back in the day. What it is, what it is. Ooh, that's Blizz number 2. That's the playset. And Shield number 2. Yes. Give them to me. Boombat number 3. That's the playset. And Wretched Creature. Absolutely diabolically wretched creature. Kill this man. He does not deserve like 5 hearts. Industry Plant Telestral, if I've ever seen one. Industry Plant Telestral. Mr. Gambit is wanted in 17 countries for tax fraud. I'm not surprised. Ooh. Christbore Stellar sticker. That's pretty. Normal floor, marble tablet, yeah. Industry plant. I'm on to him. He has been put there by a drive. I don't know why. Nimbug. What's up, my Nimbugs? Oh, yes. Yes. Give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. I need them. Also, where Constellation Hydrake? Hey, Drive, where is he? I need him to complete my you know, like my Pantera thing. I have the Constellation Pantera, the Constellation Twindra. I need my 3 Hydrakes. Yesterday. John Alestrals, get on that immediately. Please. Another necklace. Where the fuck do I put this? The card pool in this set is so deep. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Gorgon's Gaze down there. And then we will put the packs like on the little desk that I have here. Ooh! The guy, the Fungler! The Fungler! We're out here. Look at that. The Fungler! Oh, beautiful. And we got like the Stellar Swirl like right on his little hand. That's cute. And then Ambrosia number 2. Let me grab a sleeve. The Fungler. Yeah, like look, you got the little Stellar Swirl like right on his little hand. That's peak. That's peak. One more. Una Mas. Wait, actually, this should probably be like in frame. The Fungler. Oh, Stellar Flurmine. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Rumantis. The Big Feats. And Poisoned Tunic. Oop, I see something. Boombat. Big Dog Boombat. That's shield number 3. Shield number 3. Now I just need more Gorgons. Please. Please. Jolden. And Nog. Dionysus's Chalice. It's like what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bundles left. 12 packs. Can we pull a serialized? Only if A Drive loves me. Bow. Nope. But it's an Equilinx. Shout out to Equilinx. That's my homegirl. Has popped many a back row for me. Nimbug and Poison Chalice. Poison Nectar. Sorry. Okay, let's actually do some reorganizing real quick. I'm gonna kind of put like the reverse hollows off screen. And then all the full arts and stellars on screen, you know. Yeah. And then the Fungler. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Nimbug and Nog. Wrong Nog. This one goes up here. Chat, don't forget to follow the stream and all that. We do big openings like this every month for Shattered Stars. And I try to get, like, you know, a half a case of every core set. Go hunting for big stellars. Sticker. Ursmog. You know, everyone loves the bears. I'm not a big bear enjoyer, if I'm gonna be honest. Not a big bear enjoyer. I have trauma. Full Moon and the Impositor. Evil Industry Plant Alestral. It's her twink choke. Many such cases. Many such cases. Got Nimbug. Yes, Gorgon's Gaze number 2. Please, I need a third. And then I shall be happy. I shall be content. Blizz number 3. Didn't need it, but... And Shield number 4. Alright, 2 more bundles left. Please, Mr. A Drive, give me another Gorgon's Gaze. Sticker. It's a... Rumantis. Boomid Bat and Nog. Come on, Gorgon's Gaze. I need the third one. I need it. I think that's a shield underneath there. That'd be shield number 5. Shield number 5. Jolton. And another Nog. Playset of Nog. Last bundle. We need the third Gorgons, chat. Otherwise, I will cry on stream. Real. Zephyrog. Duplicate sticker. Rigged. Bad omens. Mr. A Drive hates me. He gave me the Funglo. He gave me the Fungler as a consolation prize. I almost said consultation. Now, if I was consulting for Lestrals, I would say, kill this guy immediately. He has caused a great famine in Alestria. He has evaded his taxes, such that we can no longer pay for the lunar spirits to combat the dense fog. It's a big conspiracy, you see. We got Romantis and another Poison Nectar. 2 more packs. Blizz. And another shield. Come on. Gorgons. Last pack magic. Last pack magic. We need Gorgons or like a serialized stellar. And then I'm happy. I believe. Everyone believe. The power of belief is powerful. I believe it is. So it is so. Full moon. Not a good sign, chat. And Necklace of Harmonia. Well, you know what? We got the Fungler. The Fungler is important. Stellar Swirl on the hand. Very important. Look, he's reaching for the stars. He has dreams. Stellar Swirl on his little hand. Very important. Remember this, chat. It will be on the test later. But yeah, pretty decent opening, I'd say. Let me sleeve all these full arts up. Yeah, no, I wish, like, the sun rays, like, you see how at the bottom they're, like, really textured? But then at the rest of the art, it really isn't? That's weird. I wish it was more textured. That's always my complaint with Alestral's textured full arts. They need to be more textured. More texture. Like, I want these things to pop. I want to look at them and be like, holy shit. You know? I'll probably put a couple of these up on Marketplace later to try and pay for the third Constellation Gorgons. Evil. Evil creature. And I'll probably go through all the reverse hollows later. But this is the big one. The Fungler. Okay, now where the fuck do I put all this shit? That's always the question, isn't it? Also, only one foamy? One foamy? Mr. A Drive hates foamy. Real. And let me just like sort the spirits. It's like, where's Vapyro? It was something like this, right, chat? Like the piece of art that they revealed? I think it's like this. No, these two. Yeah, that looks about right. There we go. Without looking at the picture. Well, that's a pretty even spread, isn't it? Wait, no, we got so many Terratless. Oh my god. Okay, chat. Let's sort these out. We only got like 3 stellar stickers, right? Yeah. So we got these 3. And then these guys from like the last couple months. I think last month we got like no stellar stickers. Now the question is, I have this new water bottle, right? 0 stickers on it. Do I put the stickers on it, mayhaps? Or do I save it? Because, like, there's this one, right, where I have like a fuck ton, right? And then there's the other one in the back that you guys can't see. It's behind the stellar fungal mat that's back there. But it also has a lot of stellar stickers on it. Or secret third option. I get a specific notebook for like TCG stuff, right? Like taking notes during tournaments, etc., etc. And I put it on there. Secret third option. But no, good opening, chat. That was a good pack opening, I feel. Do we agree? Do we disagree? This is me farming engagement. This is how you play the game, right? All right, so we now have a choice. Do we play a little bit of Clash and then get into Homestuck? Or do we mayhaps just get into Homestuck? Because we've only been live for like an hour, right? Oh wait, did I forget to send it in the Discord? I think I did. I did. It's unfortunate. It's whatever. Let's see here. Oh yeah, also me and my friends are like opening a Grand Theft Auto roleplay server, so I might be streaming a bit of that at some point when that server launches. Right now it's kind of like an open beta-ish. But like, you know, whenever it's open I'll probably stream it. It won't be like as interactive of content. Yeah, we've been working on the server for like, what, 2 years now? Ish, give or take. But yeah, no. I'll be doing some like God, there's like a concept in roleplay called like the dungeon master character, right? Where you go and like, you know, give quests to other players and shit like that. I'll be doing a lot of that. You know, if you guys are into No Pixel, and you watch like Capped, I'll be doing a lot of that. Not at like that scale, obviously. Like, holy shit. The Faceless arc goes crazy. Like, that shit is so in depth, and I could never even hope in my wildest dreams to like emulate what Capped has done there, but holy shit. Jose Exotic. I've heard that name before. I forget. Where did I hear that? But yeah, no, expect that in a little bit. You know, I don't know when the server's going live, if I'm being honest. Soon TM. We're kind of in like, you know, open beta, invite all our friends to mess around on the server. And like, you know, like 60% of the time. Understandable. That sounds like a good bit. But no, like, so I was part of like the QA team for like when it was in like, you know, closed development and shit like that. So now we're just letting like all of our friends run around on the server and kind of break shit so that we can like, you know, polish it up the last like 5% before the server actually goes live. But no, I'm really proud of like, you know, what the team has actually done. Like, I remember when like the server had nothing. When it was like an accomplishment like, guys, we have blips on the minimap. Like, we have blips on the map. And they have the correct names. I remember that day. That was a good day. But now it's like, it's a lot of tweaking, it's a lot of fine tuning. Yeah. So our server is very much like RP forward and like not so much like an MMO, if that makes sense. Like, sure, there are like MMO aspects to it, but really it is there to encourage the roleplay. And like we're designing kind of like the, I don't want to say like meta plot, but like, you know, who is giving out missions so that like, hey, if you are actually role playing and you are doing these missions with people, it is going to get you a lot more money faster than you know, just grinding out a job. Yeah, like, so we're rolling out cars in like phases, but like a decent car I think is like 5K, 6K, which at the scale of the economy is like maybe 6 hours of playtime ish. So it's not that bad. Well, yeah, we've only been live for like an hour. So I think that we just like switch over to Clash question mark for like a bit and then we go to Homestuck. How does that sound, chat? Yes, no. Yeah. I usually play Crim. I've played a little bit of Cop and I'm pretty good at it, just like because of the knowledge that I have osmosed through watching a lot of Cop streamers. Status21, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You missed the opening, but we pulled a little fungler, little fungly boy from our Shattered Stars. Very nice. All right, let's switch over to Clash. All right, let me close out of this. Let me close out of this. And then these two. Where's my Steam? Lestros Clash. So I like literally have not touched the game since like they added the thunderstorm stuff. Yeah, Crim is like a lot of investment, especially like I don't know, like getting to like late stage stuff and actually like building a storyline takes a lot of time on Crim versus like as Cop or as Civ, a lot of the roleplay is just kind of handed to you. So why is it not logging me in, chat? That 100 hours is a lot. Like, that's an insane amount. Like, I forget how we laid out the roadmap. Oh, here we go. It logged in. Oh yeah, they just put like the whole Aphrodite package in there, didn't they? Holy crap. That is kind of insane. Okay, let's switch over to game. Why is it not picking up? Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Man, I wish I had more money to put into Pandora's box. But I think I do have the tokens for the Stellar Hydrate buddy. Little sprout here. I have so much dust. Little hydrating buddy. Anything else new in here? That talk series is kind of crazy. Okay, chat, I guess we have to... Oh yeah, that's right. All of this is invalid. Man. Do we want a clean slate? I think we want a clean slate. Alright, new deck. I mean, I guess it's time to learn Aphrodite. I have not touched that deck in paper at all. Okay, let's... Isn't it like top Alestrals? What website was it that had like... God. I need a deck list. Oh, Chimera's in the game. That's interesting. You know what? Let's just wing it. Okay, water cards. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, this card eventually has to go. Like, holy crap. Then we need Peliquarius. Is Dunsfog in the game? And there's like one Champsy. Which works out perfectly because Champsy's at 1 in the game. By the way, I'm just stealing like Julian's list from when he got like second. Now we need Omni Runes. Okay, so 3 Georgians. We're playing Nog, I guess. 2 PTA. 2 Ambro. Okay. I'm gonna assume that like everyone's gonna be on block. Then we need like a 1 of. Because like the rest of the slots are just like, there's like 2 slots for Helios in the main, and then there's 1 slot for Rise, and then 1 slot for Ambro. Honestly, I think we just play like the 3rd Panda. And then Spirit deck is 15 water. If you had told me this time last year that decks would be playing like 15 of their primary Spirit, I would have called you crazy. Oh wait, we don't need this Aptor because we're not on the Hurricane. So then what? I guess we play the 16th. We play the 16th Leviathan. Fuck. Alright, chat. I need to use the restroom real quick. I've been chugging this water like a madman, so I will be right back. All right, we're back. But yeah, chat, if like I start experiencing a lot of bugs, like I'm out. You know? Like cuz like I'm just trying to play the game, you know? That's all I'm trying to do. But like if bugs are just going to like, make it so I can't do anything, then I'm good on that. All right, looks like the ads are over. Let's let's get it, I guess. Um this seems fine. I think we special cast the tab puff. And then we normal ascend the Lockagon on top. Cause then like what that so that'd be 1, 2. So that would make it a 4. I think I'm still gonna cast it in defense. I'm gonna set the Ambro as a bluff set. And then also they haven't fixed the visual bug that like on the match start screen it shows the wrong rank, which is kind of disappointing. That seems like a really easy fix. Nog. Understandable. Let me actually scoochel that up. That was me making a, if you guys heard that, that was me making a desktop noise. Okay. Honestly, that's understandable. I maybe should have mulliganed this hand. Like, I'm falling into the same trap with this deck that I do in, with, Blizzwoolly. Where I'll keep hands where it's like, oh, if I draw an Ascension, I'm golden. But then you don't draw the Ascension. Yep, you're still a 6. You can't get over my guy. You'll have to re-enchant twice. Blizz to hit the back row. Wow. Yeah, I think we go with Ambrosia number 2. Grab this. I think we destroy the Boreas for now. They usually only play 1. And that prevents him from re-enchanting next turn. Order, I guess. But So then, like, what, I'll have 5 in graveyard, so then I can swing over? P-box? That's fine. I'm making him burn through all of his back row before I make a big push. Because the next turn, I do have a pop. Also, if I draw a Champ Locagon, oh my god, we are so back. Like, I have 90% of this deck. You thought that I was reading tarot? Now this is Alestrals. But no, Rio, how we doing? Welcome. Right, come on, big money. Just want, like, what? I want to draw like Champ Lock here, or yep, that'll do it. And I think that we disenchant from the Aphrodite to search another Locagon, so that we can go. No, I'm alright, you know. We opened some cardboard earlier. And that was pretty fun. Special cast list. Tadpuff. Our Locagon is very big. A very large individual. And then we normal cast this Locagon. I'm gonna heal 1. Locagon effect. I'll pop the back row. From your hand with 2, 1. Okay, it's only Locagon. Man, I need to draw like back row. Foamy. I'm gonna search for the other Locagon. I don't want to pop. I guess we just go battle. And then we hit for 6. it is. Let's go again. Search for an Aphrodite. This is pretty good. I'm gonna normal cast the foamy, search the Aphrodite. I'll go Nog. Oh, perfect. And then we're going to play around Thunderstorm by not casting the Aphrodite yet. Okay. So it's like Solar Nexus. Okay. Got it. He was probably just going to search Bow and then put it on his... I mean, not Bow. Glimbat. Unless you already have Liar in your hand. Which would kind of go crazy. Well, I guess that is a Solar Rune. Okay, that opens up a couple of possibilities. So we could go... Okay, so... Special cast. We could... You know what? We could save the Tadpuff. And this one to special cast the lock out of hand. I return a water, comes a 4, and then I get to pop. I didn't know that Solar Burst was in the game. Holy. But no dice. No dice. Oh. And calf mill. Let's just do the one. And then after this one, I'll get 2 lock triggers, so then pop, pop. There we go, chat. I mean, like, this hand is keepable. It depends on what I find off the nog. Oh, this guy's omnipotent. Nice. Why didn't it let me PTA? Did I just click through the menu and I'm stupid? Peliquarius. Yep. Chat, is PTA bugged? I might have to go back and look at the logs. Or the VOD. My room is cold. Holy. I'll pay up for the PTA. It's blanket season, chat. Togwa healed 2. Temple. Heal 1. Nova Core Champ. Fuck. Yeah, that'll do it. And it isn't disruptive battle, so I can't trigger soulmates. We love that. Come on, phone me one time for the one time. Well, this knows something. I see a stick a guy for 1 turn. 1 turn. And then now I will dense fog. Oh yeah, yeah. Can I not trigger soulmates? I guess not. Game sucks. Just like straight up not giving me a response window. I love that. You know, you got it. You got it. Again. I somehow drifted over to the left. A good deal. So I was like slightly out of frame. Chat. I just want Clash to like be complete. You know, like I just want the game to have all the cards in it so that like and like be generally bug free. That's all I want. So that like I can actually properly play test. That's what this platform is supposed to be. Right? It's just unfortunate. Stellar Pentera up for auction. Holy. Man. Chat. What the hell? Why is Q taking so long? Am I crazy? Or we've been here for like ever? Yeah. Please, please. Well, I mean, you play 3 games in a row with instant queue, and then the game after is like, oh, we're waiting here for like 5 minutes. You know? understandable. Like, you know, right now is probably like a lull in Clash, and then it picks up again in like 2 hours. You know, when people get off of work and stuff. Yeah, it seems to me like there's a big EU wave and then a big NA wave. Sigh. Ugh. I cannot wait until Clash is like done. You know? Oh, there we go. So we have Aphrodite Foamy. Tritago could also search that. Yeah. We need like a Tadpuff. Maybe. Um. So let's run out Tritagua. We'll run out Afro. I think we put 3 on it. I think we go 1 to search lock. And then we Nexus from here to here. And we add a Tadpuff. And then we set the Gorgons as insurance. Nog. 2 back row? Okay. That's fine. Make a play, buddy. Titanic strike. Yeah, I can skip that. Skip. Okay, so I think first thing we do is we nexus from the Drautagua to the Aphrodite. I think Galaxy isn't an aquatic celestial. Yeah, I think I just grabbed the Tap Puff, I guess. I think that we do this. I mean, there really isn't a whole lot that we can do there. But like, unless if he drops like Bronticlo right here, I don't think there's a whole lot that he can do. This is the one that Thunderstorm? Yeah, no, we're not doing that, buddy. And he already has the Supercell. Well, too bad. I have the Tadpole in hand. don't want to do that yet. We then do this to cast the other Locagon. I think we just pop the back row. And then we're going to disenchant 1, 2. I think we just search like... And we just literally do the same play next turn. What was the back row? Guardian of Light? You're cooked, buddy. You're cooked, buddy. Arcolith? Brother. And then we return 1. We then go Locagon pop. Do I have enough? With 2 water. Has to be 2 water. Is he going to try and make a big play this turn? Or was that Ambro just like, no, I need to play this to survive? It was definitely a, I need to play this to survive. Okay. Let's just grab the other Jirtaya. I mean Jirtagua. Yeah, let's just go combat. Swing for 4. I'm healing for like 3 next turn. Buddy, I don't think you have the spirits for that. You're on 2, buddy. Oh, you're doing the honorable thing, okay. They are taking themselves out on their own terms. Understandable. That is a mulligan. Wow. And then we set up double lock this turn. I have like 4. Yeah, so that makes it a 6. I'm gonna return 1. Still a 5, but that's still pretty good. Double lock. Out me or die. I pop 2 next turn. Ha ha ha. And then drop the Lockagon. Interesting. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the one with the pop, I guess. But... Elk. Research the foamy. Foamy. Add Base lock. Georgians on this lock, which is fine. Well, no, it isn't. So then what? I change this to defense. He drops it by 3. It's still a 4. Rabbit. Bro, no! I'm gonna expend myself. I mean, this isn't like the worst thing in the world. So like what, it'll be an 8, 9? So plus 9. Well, I guess he just discards the locker on, dude. Like, yeah. Draw the locker gun or die. Run out. Peliquarius number 2. Foamy. I need to draw like Aphrodite or something. Because I need to be able to search 2 game-ending cards in the same turn. Bro, no! I lose. What's up, Jamie? How we doing? I lose, dude. Yeah, because then he goes into Volt Tempest, and then I don't think I have a way to out it, because it can't be targeted. And everything in my deck targets. Oh, okay. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have Zeus. But then they still hand rip me. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it all. I just need to stick a guy for a single turn. Okay. I think literally we have to like top deck off of this Nog. Champ lock, lock. Or champ lock, Aphrodite. Nope. Oh. That is unfortunate. That sucks. I think I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick. And then when we come back, we'll probably start reading Homestuck. Guys, get excited. Yeah. Because I did not eat lunch. And stream started at like 2. I started getting ready for stream at like 1. I just have not eaten. So I'll be back. You know, everyone get up, stretch, use the restroom, get some water. Many such cases. We'll be back in a couple. All right? All right, chat, we're back. Got myself some chicken breast real quick. Hope you guys don't mind if I eat it real quick and then we can get into the Homestuck. Man, I know how to cook. Man. By the way, it's like kind of like a chicken parm. Kinda. It's like baked chicken breast with parmesan and like breadcrumbs, like onion powder, garlic powder, stuff like that. Very Italian. Oh my god, it's so good. It's really easy to like meal prep too. Like, I'm gonna make another round of it, but like, the game plan is to like defrost it today and then put it in like a wet brine tonight, which is just like 10% by weight, not 10%, 6% by weight. Salt water brine, leave it overnight, and then tomorrow, you bake it. And it's super simple. Just like, oh yeah, baked feta cheese is so good. The best part about this recipe is that it like reheats really well too. Like I just had this sitting in my fridge for like the past 5 days, and it's like what, 2 chicken breasts sliced and like butterflied. So really, it's like 4 pieces, and I cut it in half each. So it's really like 8 pieces. And then what I've done is like I'll nuke it on the microwave for like 2 minutes, and then stick it under the broiler for like another 2 minutes. So that like the breadcrumbs on top get all nice and toasted. It's chef's kiss. When I get home from work, sometimes I make stuff fresh. Like sometimes I make, what's it called? Like rice dishes, because I have like a big instant pot. I still want to get like a really good recipe for like chicken and rice, where I can just throw everything in the instant pot and then just set it and forget it, and then it's just done. The problem ends up being that like what are the Swedish doing to Pizza Dog? What are they doing? Okay, are they doing like fried bananas on pizza? Or is it just like, nah, raw bananas right on the pizza? Because, like, no. Stop that shit. Get that off of my pizza. I don't want raw banana on my pizza. No. What the fuck? The Swedes are crazy, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jamie, I think you're the only one in vertical chat right now. So for like the multi-stream, right? I'm using the Atom streaming suite, and it's pretty good. You know, it simplifies a lot of things. It lets you change like all your titles at the same time and all the tags on them. However, it doesn't hook into YouTube vertical yet. So like their integrated chat, their alerts, all that, it won't let you hook any of that into your vertical YouTube stream. But yeah, that's one of my biggest critiques. Like, it doesn't. So I have to have two chats open if I'm using it, right? I have to have the Atom chat, and then I have to have another chat that's just like the YouTube vertical chat. It's kind of annoying. But also, I don't think it grabs like all of the whatchamacallit, all the alerts. Like I wish I could hook into like stream elements. Where is it? But then also like stream elements misses some stuff too. Like, what's it called? So the ATOM activity feed shows Twitch followers and YouTube subscriptions, but then the stream elements doesn't show that. But it does show kick follows. The ATOM activity feed also doesn't show resubs for Twitch. I don't know if there's like a way I can configure that, but almost there. We're down to like 2 pieces of chicken, chat. Like 2 bites of chicken. Oh, there goes my knife. Really shouldn't be eating at my desk, but kind of have to. Whew. Okay. Mm. So now, I think it's about that time, chat. Cozy bedtime story, Homestuck, with Ninja. How does that sound? Okay. Let's go to... What is it? Is it under game? And then window capture? Yeah. And then I probably need to add this one to my vertical scenes, don't I? Okay, wait. Give me a second, chat. Window capture. Transform center screen horizontally. Okay, chat. So, content warning. Homestuck was written in 2009. Okay? And it is very antiquated in that way. Andrew Hussey back then liberally used the R slur. But like, yeah. Let's get started. How does that look? That looks good on, but we can like crop this in. And then we can transform center to screen. No. Oh. Damn it. And then transform center horizontally. Okay. Okay. Let me like let me turn off the music. Yeah, that should do. Ahem. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today that he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter name. Zoosmell Poop Lord. Try again, smartass. We will try again. John Egbert. Examine room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered around your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? John, quickly retrieve arms from the drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Retrieve cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture log them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. Examine contents of chest. Oh yeah, no. This was like, a lot of Andrew Hussey's work before this was, webcomics where the audience got to choose, like what happened next. Like they got to Even like at this point in Homestuck, they still got to like vote on what the next action would be. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts, 2 fake arms currently captchalogued in your Siladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of Beaglepuss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Caverny. Yeah, that's true. It really was like a very English website, but some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. John, captchalogue the smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets in one of your captchalogue cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty captchalogue cards remaining. Casual Crashers on the Xbox 360? Yeah. That was like pretty much the same era. Like, let me do a quick Google. Yeah, 2008. The same era. Like, this came out like a year later. John, equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is the verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one that you just used to captchalogue the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable since you would just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. You were never all that great at data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with hope, perhaps you will advance now. More practical fetch modi for your Siladex with a little more experience. John, examine Problem Sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get more hard-boiled than that? I really doubt it. Wait, okay. I just realized that, like, on the regular stream, it probably is a little bit too small. That's probably better. And then on the vertical, I probably need to zoom it out a little bit. Transform center horizontally. Yeah, that's probably better. That looks a bit better. Anyway, as I was saying, is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. So then this links out to the actual shop where you can buy this literal poster. Also, back in the day, this was still a hyperlink to like the MSPA forums, which is like MS Paint Adventures, which is where this was hosted on, which is Hussy's personal site, also had a shop. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershave and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. John, take poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Oh, I completely forgot to change categories, didn't I? Well, I probably picked a perfect time to go through and do this. I would call this entertainment. Is there just chatting? Yeah, there's a just chatting on that. All right, back to it. John, acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Silodex, but now it's all full of your capsulog card. Blech. But now all your capsulog cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try and take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. John, take nails. Your capsulog 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, you probably they probably were completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you will do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid! And yet, the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. John, combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now capsuloged on the same card and can be used together. We're getting there, chat. We're learning. John, use hammer and nails on the poster. You use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, Nail the poster to the wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Oh, and then this is all gonna get me copyright strikes. Those are all clips from actual Con Air, the movie with Nicolas Cage, about the terrorists who hijacked the plane. John, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. I believe. So, Bush's term was from like 2008 till 2012. So this was right in H.W. Bush, term 2, right before Obama. This was before Obama became president, I think. Let me do a quick Google. Nope. Obama was president from January 2009 till January of 2017. So if this was releasing in April of 2009, this was right after Obama was elected. John, examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Spurb beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat cake. You're sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a voice from the computer. Someone is messaging you. God, this image is so nostalgic for me. Just look at how dog shit his desktop background is. God. God. What else can I say but it's peak? It's peak chat. Like, it's peak. Average Windows XP PC? Exactly. It's so good. I know that it was written around that time, but just like being able to look back, it's like, yeah, that's what that shit looked like back in the day. That's, God. So also really, really subtle detail is that not only are they not aligned, but also they are going around Slimer because John likes Ghostbusters. He wants Slimer to be prominent on his desktop background and not get covered up. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You really are proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming sometimes, you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pester Chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. John, Open Pester Chum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. It's my goat. It's my goat. Turn Tech Godhead. It's my goat. John, open message. And this is the bulk of how Homestuck presents its narrative. Is through pester logs. It's literally chat messages going back and forth. So get really used to identifying which character is speaking by the color that they are typing. Colorblind people, I'm sorry. Most of it is good. Like, you can probably differentiate if you are colorblind. At least not like totally colorblind, like red, blue, or red, green. Anyway, Turntech Godhead began pestering ectobiologist at 1613. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you break in today? I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell. That's such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. Oh, that's fine. But I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen the movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting that someone pissed in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is that don't think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal the bottle. Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whatever drink it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was like the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. All right, Teddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good sleep. I probably won't read much longer after this because my voice is actually starting to give out. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-Day celebrity douchebags are coming, and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Teddy, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed by GameBro? GameBro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. John, look out window. You see the view of your yard from the window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. Examine mailbox. The little red arm swing dealy thing, or whatever it's called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means that you have new mail. And that means the beta might be in there. John, go outside and check the mailbox. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pulled into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He is beating you to the mail. John, forget it. Check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room. Stuck, if you will. in a sense which probably borders on titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. A clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating a swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever. The dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on CD rack. You've put countless man-hours into the assortment of quality titles. So we've got Harry Anderson, Call My Bluff. We've got a Little Monsters game, which is basically shovelware, right? We got Ghostbusters 2, the MMO, plot relevant. Chat, in like 6,000 pages, this will be plot relevant. Trust. This is a what pumpkin? This goes to Jailbreak, which is one of Andrew Hussey's other comics. We've got And It Don't Stop. We've got Problem Sleuth, which is another one of Andrew Hussey's comics. We've got The Caper Havers. And then we've got Bard Quest, which is the third comic. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really take into this hefty book, you would have to captchalogue it. You're not sure if you're ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, captchalogue fake arms. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of your concentration, you accidentally captchalogued the arms. Again. John set Pesterdrum's status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to bully, to rancorous, but you still feel the Pesterdrum client could reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This, unsurprisingly, does nothing whatsoever. Oh, right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. John, answer chum. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time, I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it's understandable, because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you. JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess that I have to go get it from him to see if it's there. I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess? If too much goes in, something falls out. Stack? What's yours? Hashmap. My bro taught me a few trips. He basically knows everything, and it's awesome. What the hell was that? You should probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. Did you at least allocate your strife specimens? No. It could free up cards for you. Plus let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What have you got? Well, I've got this hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and allocate the hammer to the specimens. How? I don't know. Just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. John, combine fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sasker would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. John, allocate hammer to strife specimens. You check the back of your strife specimens for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. John, select hammer. Your strike subspace has been allocated with hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capture log deck to your strife deck. Report progress to TG. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay. That'll be a permanent allocation for your specimen. I guess I should have mentioned that. Dude, you like hammers, dude. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Device? Foreshadowing is a device. John, capture log kernels, big book. Then you've got some space in your Sylladex to work with. You figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book is way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess this is one respect in which the cards present some sort of convenience. Right, yeah. I think my voice is giving out. I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. Thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the 7 bits, Teddy. Maybe back tomorrow. With some more Clash, maybe some more Homestuck. Maybe another game. Who knows? Yeah. But talk to y'all later. See ya.